because I plan on posting this video to my YouTube as well. I have a confession to make. On Facebook, I am a member of I was a member of a few explicit groups. Things were going on, like, people posting new pics and videos of their sexual encounters, and a lot of trash talking and flirting going on and stuff like that. But I'm also a member of this other group entitled Purifying Relationships, and it's a faith-based relationship group. The person that started the group is a wonderful man of God. I'm not going to mention his name. If he wants to, he can put his name underneath here and say, hey, I'm the one. But I'm not going to do that because I haven't spoken to him about me even making this video. I mean, this is my confession, something that was on my heart last night. When I would log on Facebook, I had billions of, not billions, but I had a lot of notifications, and most of them were from the explicit groups. And I realized how much of a trip it was doing on my ego and stuff like that, because I was at a point where I was feeling a little bit like down about myself. People, you have those days. So on those days, hey, you might post a booty pic or something and say, happy hump day, and somebody responds, of course, with something nice to say about it, and it does something to a person's ego. But it also does something to a person's spirit if you want to be in touch with it. And Purifying Relationships is doing something to my spirit, and I'm learning from the group. And I just had to step back and say, this is not for me. I was almost getting ready to leave Purifying Relationships for another reason, mainly because there are a lot of topics brought up in the group, and when people attack each other's comments because they think that a person is saying something about them personally and not the topic itself, and they go back and forth, that hurts my spirit. It hurts me because I understand what the purpose of the group is, and it seems like people forget that daily. And I'm not calling out any names because I don't know anybody's name except for one person. And I'm not attacking anyone because I'm not perfect, and I have felt attacked on some comments that I've made, but really not that much. I say my piece and then I walk away from it. But I do respect everyone's views and everyone's opinions, because everyone is entitled to them. And at the end of the day, we can agree to disagree and still move on to the next subject. None of us really know each other in here, so let's just treat it as what it is. It's a Facebook group, but it's meant to teach you something. And you're never too old or too young to learn anything. So I really do appreciate the group, and I appreciate everyone in the group and everyone who offers something, even if it's just a like, because sometimes you post things and you don't know how people may take it or interpret it, and just a simple like could affect you in a positive way. So whatever you contribute to the group is appreciated, I know, at least by me. when I do post, I don't really post much. I just started. But all this kind of came about when I met someone in the group. I wasn't intending to. Someone just responded to something that I said, and next thing it was a friend request, and I accepted, and it was then thanks for the ad, beautiful, like they all say, and it was all right, and I didn't think to myself, oh, this might be the man for me because I met him in a faith-based group. No. Okay. I ended up confessing this same confession to this gentleman last night over the phone. And his response to me was, well, me personally, I wouldn't leave, because, we all have our walk with Jesus. And that's true. And this was really, being a part of both of those types of groups was really conflicting with my spirit. I'm a part of one faith-based group, and that is Purifying Relationships. I was a part of 4 sexually explicit groups. So the ratio 1 to 4, come on. So it was some dirty thoughts, some dirty talks, and stuff going on. And then I get to this group, and it's like, what am I? And I don't know if anybody remembers, it's still up. I said, you are who you pretend to be, so be careful who you pretend to be. And that's a quote from, well, I can't remember at the moment, but it's a quote from someone, I think a writer. And ever since I posted it, I've been thinking about it myself, on Purifying Relationships. I'm pretending to be this work in progress, and I am a work in progress. But I can't really be a work in progress if I'm still holding on to these strongholds, which is fornication and lust and profanity and all. The list is very, very long, and we all can attest to that. And we all fall short of the glory of God every day. So please don't say, oh, I'm working on that, or, everybody's working on something. No one will ever overcome something completely, because we are daily in spiritual warfare. People will test your spirit, but it's really not that person. Like I said, we're in spiritual warfare. It's really not that person if you think about it. So, men say it a lot, and women feel like they are attacking us when they say, you always in your feelings. But it's very true that women are, and we are very thick-headed when it comes to taking constructive criticisms and taking advice, because some women, especially women who have had children, believe that we know everything. I don't believe I know everything. I don't know not even a quarter of what I should know of my journey through life. I'm learning every second of every day, and I'm just thankful that I can learn, and I wake up every morning in my right mind to be able to take in some type of information. So I thank God for that. But I just want to let you guys know that last night I removed myself from each one of those groups. One of them, I haven't checked yet to see if I'm still a member, because I tried to leave the group. I hit the button and it wouldn't allow me to do it, and I just said, oh, that's just the devil trying to keep me here. And so I posted in the group, could you please remove me you know, because I've been trying. So I took the first step, and I feel so good. I really do. I feel like I can really focus on my walk with God, and that's what I'm going to do. And for everybody in the group, and everybody on my Facebook, and especially, you know, the people that were in the sexually explicit groups, and I'm not going to call your names either, please continue to be my friend. I'm not going to act different towards you on your posts, on my news feed. I'm not going to judge you, because that's not my place. You know, if you ask my opinion on something, if I condone something, I will give it. But please don't take it as I'm attacking you or anything that you're doing. You know, like I said, I'm a work in progress, and I'm trying. So, and if you are one of the admins that are watching this video, would you please post it in the group, so if anyone wanted to know why I left, they can understand why I left, and they can hear it from the horse's mouth instead of, you know, on a post. That would be much better. And if anybody wants to, you know, add me as a friend, you know, feel free to do so. I don't have a problem with that. And I just want to thank everybody. If you stayed during the whole video, thank you so much. And God bless everybody. And glory be to God. All right.